Hello and welcome to the Vinny Brusco Show podcast, episode number 454. Hope you've been enjoying the show so far. Do me a favor, subscribe, rate, and review the podcast wherever you get it. iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, right here on YouTube. Do me a favor, click down below, subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment, spread the word, tell a friend. Click the share button. That's a thing too. Whatever you think will help spread the word about this show, do that. Thank you very much.
And here we go.
So I have spoken before about the Daily Stoic and my fandom with Stoic philosophy. Ryan Holiday's book, The Daily Stoic, brings Stoic philosophy to modern day, takes words from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, a variety of different philosophers and great minds, and brings them to modern day living. So a few weeks back, I did one from Seneca speaking about how our thoughts deprive us of our thoughts, and our prayers deprive us of our prayers, and our plans deprive us of our plans. I don't know why I can't say deprive. And the next day, or it was like 2 days later, I came across another great Stoic philosophy quote from no one other than, quite frankly, the GOAT of Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius. And his book, Meditations, if you haven't read it, I highly, highly recommend it. It is by my nightstand. It is one of the books I will just pop on and just take a look and just pick something out and read something from it, because it's always relevant, right? The day of the Daily Stoic, the date, I should say, is fairly irrelevant, because all of these things can be applied to your everyday life, everyday moment, everyday life. Now, sometimes you're going through some tumultuous things that maybe they lend themselves a little bit more insightful, but overall, for the most part, these are all applicable every single day. So this is from Marcus Aurelius. Fight to remain the person that philosophy wished to make you. The awesome thing about Marcus Aurelius is the fact that he had this mindset and captured this mindset. And this way of thinking transcends time and space. These thoughts, these feelings, these philosophies, this way of thinking, it's as old as time. And what he says is still relevant. But fight to remain the person that philosophy wished to make you. It is a fight. Life can be a fight with others, but it's always a fight with yourself, a grind, a hustle. And there's something that is exhausting about that. There's something that's inspiring about it. You know, the underdog, the Rockies, the David Goggins, that hustle mentality. It's a fight, and a worthy fight. But this is the worthiest fight that you can have. This is a fight, what I believe, for your soul. To fight to remain the person that philosophy, and you can replace philosophy with God, the universe, source, wish to make you. I think we're all put on this planet for some reason, and it's our culture, our upbringing, our own voices in our head that prevent us from cracking open and shining through, right? The alchemist, alchemizing life and creating something out of nothing to become the best version of yourself, the hero's journey. Every fucking Disney movie that I've watched in my life, and especially the last 7 years, Moana, Encanto, Frozen, they're all a journey of self-discovery. They're all a journey of a human's, right? I think they're all humans, fight to remain the person that they are intrinsically, to remain the person that they were put on this earth to be. And we allow culture and everything around it, all our roles, all the different hats, all the different versions of us, to stifle our own growth. But if you're able to fight, and whatever that means to you, everybody's fight's different. Everyone's fight is valid. No one's fight is any more difficult than anybody else's. It's just relevant. But if you're able to fight through it and fight for it, it is our obligation to ourselves and to the people around us to be the best version of you. And that doesn't mean you need to work out 90 hours a week or do anything that anybody else is doing. You just have to do what feels right to you. You have to see what puts you in a flow state. What makes you become omnipresent to yourself? And that fight is a fight worth fighting for. That is the only fight in life. Because anytime that we are feeling resistance or anxiety or stress or depression, it's because we're not fighting for ourselves. It's because we're allowing a version of us to show up that isn't authentic. And it's hard. It's hard with so many factors in life, so many hats that we wear. But that fight for yourself, that fight to be the best version of you is your purpose, is the reason we are here, to give other people permission to fight that same fight, to show up. It is our obligation to ourselves and to those around us. So whatever your fight is, and however you need to show up for it, in any way, shape, or form, it's worth fighting for. That is it. I'll check you guys out next time. Leave a comment down below. Spread the word. Tell a friend. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the fight to preserve the person that philosophy wished to make you? Are you already that person? Does that person already exist and you're just living out the role? Is there even a need to fight to be the person that you ultimately want to be? Is that inevitable? Is that going to happen no matter what? Or do you need to fight at every given moment, out of the weeds, out of the darkness, out of the cave, past the breakers? Do you have to fight to become the person that you are meant to become, that philosophy wished to make you? That is it. I'll check you guys out next time. Until then, much love. Peace.